Hi everybody, Martyn at Flicking Feathers again today, tying triangle bug. Great wee pattern for the warm water species. Smallies like eating it, largemouth like eating it, and it's great for the panfish as well. Certainly a fly that you should have in your box if you fish warm water. You can adjust the sizes, you can tie them actually very big and they work well for pike, and I'm sure they would work for muskie as well. You know, you can tie on a 4/0 hook using 5mm foam if you wish. Anyway, as always, I'll put a materials list in the description along with a link to the Patreon page for anybody who wants to support the channel. Get access to the members only content, the fly tying classes that we do every month, and enter into the giveaways. Alternatively, just watch the video all the way through, like it, comment, share it, that all helps the channel to grow. So I've got my hook and my vise. Now this is a triangle bug hook and it's from Panfish on the Fly. I'll put a link in the description. But you can see it's a kink shank like a popper hook, but the kink is on a horizontal plane. If you don't have these, you can use any sort of 2x, 3x long hook that you like, but you'll need to use like a foam strip to help stop the body from, to help stick the body and stop it from spinning after several fish. The tail I'm going to use on this is calf tail, but you can use marabou, you can use squirrel tail, whatever, up to you. Now, this is quite uneven, so I'm just going to take some of the longer fibres and bring them back. I don't want it to be like stacked, but I want it to be a sort of a reasonably consistent length. Now, again, you can tie these long or short. I'm going for a bit of shank length in my tail, so I'll catch that in. And I'm not that fussy how it sits, you can just kind of lift it up. When I've got a few wraps on, I'm going to just come in, grab my excess, trim it just in front of the kink, and then I'll cover everything up. Again, you don't need to be that fussy. If there's wee straggly bits, it's fine. This will all be wrapped in the foam. If you want, you can add some flash. I've got a single strand here of flashabou weave, but whatever you like. Tie it in, just a single wrap there, and pull it under onto the opposite side, so there's a strand goes down either side, and then I'll twist it so that on my side I'm holding it slightly below the shank, and on your side it's slightly above, so that as I wind I can let the thread sort of push it, and then I've got the flash on the sides quite evenly. Snip that and then just come in and get a wee tap to separate the fibres. And we're ready for the legs. Again, I'll come to just in front of the kink there in the shank. I'll get my leg. I'm using a black bird chartreuse, and I've got to cut them so they're say 1.5 inches. That's plenty. Now, you can either tie the legs in here together, or you can tie them in perpendicular in the way back. I don't know which is easier, and you might prefer the look of the fly depending on your taste, you know, one way or the other. Couple of wraps, get that in, just pull them to the side so they're not in your way. That's fine. and just sort of get your thread to the back, try not to catch the legs, and then I've got my foam. This is just 2mm foam, black. Obviously you can use whatever colour you like. I've got the cutter here from River Road. It really speeds up the process, but you can easily cut them by hand as well if you wish, and it only comes in one size as far as I'm aware, so if you want to go bigger you need to cut them by hand. I'm just going to make a hole in the middle, right at the widest part, so that I don't burst the foam when I put it over the hook eye. I'll set that so that it's kind of against the front legs. Now if you want, you can push it back a wee bit if you need to, if you want to put a weed guard in, that's possible. But I'm going to tie this without a weed guard. So I'll just catch this on the underside, and you don't need to be super worried about securing everything at this stage. Just get it held in place, make sure it's on the middle, nice and square, and then you get your super glue. Coming on the thread, and then I'll do the hole at the top bit, the top side, to get that nicely coated. And then I'll just fold it, make sure your legs are sitting where you want, and then you can pinch it closed. Just hold it for a moment. And no bad day legs. Come over the top, catch it in. Just trim this away, and then I'll tidy everything up. I used to just leave the foam tags and just whip finish, but I'm sort of coming round to this, using the bright thread as a hot spot. You know, this is fluorescent chartreuse thread, so it gives you a nice bright aiming point at the back of the hook there. I'll just come in, whip finish. Looks pretty good to me. And then I'll just come in, just to protect that thread and make the fly a wee bit tougher. Just head cement. Get a good soaking. And that will soak in and dry. Now I've got on this side, I've got a wee open space behind that back leg. It's up to you really if it bothers you. It doesn't really make any difference to the fish, I don't think, but I'll just get a wee dab of super glue. Watch you don't touch your legs. And you just pinch it again. And wait for it to take, wait for it to set up. And that's it. That's the triangle bug. Excellent wee warm water pattern. If you need to, you can even up your legs. Just a wee touch off that one. The two are fine. But as I say, it's great for, I mean, I suppose it's a panfish fly, you know, but it works for the bass as well. And as I say, tie them big for the larger predators, and it's well worth having. So there you go. Hope that was useful. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up below, and I'll see you for another video. Tight lines, guys. Bye.